What's up, guys? Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you guys enjoy the content and want to see more of it. I appreciate the support and hope you guys enjoy. So this is a funny match because one of the reasons that Nami kind of dies out in OP9 is because Teach is so strong against it. The 10 drop Teach can nullify your leader's effect for that turn, so then if you try to mill and deck out that turn, you actually lose instead of winning because it negates your leader's effect, so you don't have that special ruling anymore where you win by milling the game. But yeah, so Nami gets to go second, which I think you want to go second in this matchup just so you can stop them from playing 10 drop Teach on curve, and you also get one extra card. But yeah, this is a pretty uphill battle for Nami. And Nami does get some new support in OP9 as well. It gets the one drop Searcher Nami where you can attack and find an event, which is nice. But yeah, Teach's game plan is pretty simple. I think your best card here is probably Burgess just because he's so beefy for it. Yeah, and he got it just there. He's so beefy for his stat line, just 4 drop, and he could be like infinitely strong. I guess not infinitely, it's just depending on how many cards you have in deck. But yeah, so I think your second thing you're really looking for here is 10 drop Teaches. You just want to play as many of them back to back as possible because it's also like a 12k attack too. But yeah, you want to nullify your leader's effect later on. And the cool thing about Teach also is the leader negates on-play effects. And if you use a Teach to make sure that your opponent can't mill on your turn and mill that way, you can also negate their on-play effects so that they can't mill on their turn too. And the only card I think that has no on-play effects that helps you draw is Pilaf actually. So it's up to Nami, so you gotta make sure that you can either mill out the entire game before they start chaining the 10 drops, or you have to save your Pilafs and then play it on the turn where they did play the 10 drop, and then you need to mill the last couple cards in your hand. Yeah, Teach is just doing a lot of searching here. You just want to keep finding your 10 drop, and you don't want to give them easy attacks here to counter out of. I think a 5k here would be okay if you want to, just because they only have one down up. They're not threatening anything. The worst they can do is probably Gavel or Pilaf, or sorry, Gavel or Rubber Band. But they don't have enough for a White Snake right now. So he's just going to do the Gavel now. I think he's just trying to speed things up. Yeah, he's going to play a Burgess here. So the thing about Burgess is he also gets bounced back by White Snake, so he's not as safe of a card. So it's really up for Teach to make sure that Nami's board is clear because they won't be able to use White or Snake Dance on your Burgess if they don't have anything on the board. Just play Kaya. And yeah, I think before swinging, you have to make sure you KO this Kaya. So a Dock Q here would be pretty important, or even a Finger Pistol here would be worth it. Just because it also helps you fill up your trash. Yep, so looking here, probably finding a Dock Q. And the cool thing about Teach or Finger Pistols as well is it adds 3 cards in trash for your Burgess to be even stronger. Yep, he's found the 10 drop Teach here, so and he has a Dock Q in hand, so probably he just takes the 10 drop Teach here. Oh, he's taking the this is my age. Okay, so he just wants to fill up his trash even more. I'm probably just saying like I don't need 10 drop Teach right now, or maybe trying to find another Burgess. Yeah, because he needs something to play right now. The thing is, you won't be able to play Dock Q and Burgess at the same turn though. So I'm not sure because like if he did have enough, no, he didn't have enough for Don to play both Burgess and Dock Q. So now you gotta choose which one you want to play. So I might just swing 6k here and then swing a bunch of 8ks. So, yeah. Okay. So Rubber Band, which is not too bad for you. That's really good for your if you're the Teach player because you're not. Yeah, he's not playing Snake Dance to bounce back the Kaya. You can still hit a Snake Dance out of life, and that might slow you down a little bit. So that might be a little bit annoying. But yeah, I mean, then paid off. Your opponent didn't trigger Snake Dance off life, and he didn't activate Snake Dance to bounce back the Kaya. And I'm actually wondering why he didn't do that. But oh, okay, the Teach, I wonder if he started using his leader effect yet, because he did ditch his Finger Pistol. Yeah, so you're not really hurting on cards here as Teach. So using your leader effect every turn from now on doesn't seem too bad. Yeah, there goes the Nami. And that's the Searcher Nami, where you can attack with her and then find an event card. I think it's top 5. So now each of these purchases right now are 9k. That's pretty absurd. 4 cost, 9k body. That can't be KO'd. I mean, it doesn't matter in this matchup, but in other matchups it does. Okay, so it gets Van Augur, and he probably wants to KO the Nami with Van Augur and Dock Q, probably. Oh, and the Nami, oh, I didn't even see this, but the Nami has a Rush Usopp, which is a really cool adaptation because Teach goes really low in cards very early, and you can catch them off guard. And they don't play any blockers really besides the 2-cost Vasco shot or the 10 drop Teach. So you may be able to catch them without blocker, and then you can just swing Rush Usopp and then get 7 cards milled. And that's also another way you can proactively mill in your turn, so you're not just relying on Pilaf anymore. Yeah, so 9k just can counter out of that, and then he has 2 more 9ks coming right now. Maybe he's thinking about swinging more. So that's gonna be at least a 10-10. Very 10-11 and play Dock Q. Oh, he just dropped the card. Didn't even know he dropped the card. 10-11. So getting down to 2 is really good too. Think about the trigger. I wonder if it's Snake Dance. If it is, then not killing these 1-drops are gonna come back to bite him. Oh, okay, never mind. It's Gavel, which is also really cool. You usually use Gavel to bounce back one of your bodies, especially Kaya, but then you can also bounce back his 4 costs and make it slower for him to kind of end the game. So that's a pretty big trigger. Yep, and I think he's been using his leader effect. Alright, I'm pretty sure Nami still has a stack left in deck, so he probably still has a long way to go, and he's already at 2 life. Yep, here comes Usopp, so he's gonna do the play. Okay, so 9k, and I think that Teach actually has enough. He's just reading and make sure, yeah. He has a 2k, 2k, 1k in hand. So maybe it was too early to use the Usopp. Oh, but then he has to do it now because he can't do it next turn because he's gonna play a 10-drop Teach next turn, and then that's gonna be a permanent blocker anyway. Oh, he didn't have... Okay, yeah, he had enough. He had just enough, actually. And then I wonder if you even swing it or dock you. I think you have to, just because you can prevent your cut. Oh, okay, no, you don't want to give him an extra card. See, the thing about this is that if he hits a Snake Dance in life, that Kaya can bounce back your Burgess. Okay, but he really didn't want to give him a card. He doesn't have a 10-drop Teach either, so this is pretty big. So not adding it really early on might come back to bite him. No 10-drop Teach this turn makes it really, and then he's gonna play a blocker just so that Usopp can't do anything again, or that he can't do the same Usopp play. Now you probably swing over the Usopp to KO it and then play a blocker to end the game, or end the turn. The first side not seeing to Teach this turn is that your opponent still isn't really close to ending the game anyway, so you don't need to see it now. You just need to see it eventually, and you have a stage to keep searching, so you're checking for cards every turn for it. Alright, so now what numbers do you swing here? I think you have to get rid of Usopp, and then you probably just go like 7k Doc Q, 7k leader. No, you might just go like big with the leader and just guarantee the life. Okay, so now this Burgess is going in for... Oh, he's just going leader, he's just ignoring Usopp. Oh, he has Liberation, so he can use Liberation. Yeah, gonna force him down to... Okay, he's just using the Snake Dance to draw, then drawing 2 more, and then Liberation part to KO the Usopp. Okay, KO Nakaya. If you're gonna do that, you should probably do it before, just so they can't Snake Dance. Yep, Liberation KO. Okay. So now if he has another Usopp, he can threaten him. Okay, yeah, he wanted to save the card in hand because he wanted to prevent on-play effects. Okay, so he has a blocker and he's gonna pass. Okay, so if you play 10-drop Teach here, it might just be game because you can negate that blocker's effect. So you probably use Hachinosu, try to find 10-drop Teach. Oh, there it is. So it's probably just Teach, and then swing Burgess, swing Leader. You might not even swing Leader here because you don't want to give him extra card counter. The thing about this is you're not going to be able to use your Leader effect, so you can play 10-drop Teach or use your Leader effect, but you can't do both. He's thinking about the Van Augur. He's thinking about the Van Augur just so you can use Van Augur, KO the Marguerite, and then swing everything with the Burgess left. But yeah, he's gonna play Teach. Negate his leader effect, and then now the blocker can't even block. So now it's gonna be a 5k and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10, 5k, 10k. And yeah, he should have enough counter. But it's really scary playing as Blackbeard. Like I played the deck a lot, and you're really low on resources the entire time. So a lot of times you're really left up to top deck everything. Luckily you have stage, which can help your top deck potential. But it's still like not enjoyable having very little cards in hand. All right, here he comes. He wants to see what he draws first, or like control what he draws. I think put it at the bottom actually. There's probably just 2 Lublo. No. 2k and a Lublo, but then you can't even draw off to Lublo. Huh. Wonder why he did this way. If he just does 2 white snakes, that's 2k, and then he needs 4k counter more. If he does, and then probably rubber band. Yeah, so rubber band 2 and 2 white snakes. But if you're gonna do that, you probably want to use white snake first. Just see what you draw, because like you might find like an Apis instead, where you can just discard that instead of discarding your Kaya. Alright, yeah. I think you should have done the White Snake first. Now probably another White Snake, just see what you get again. And then if you get Gabble, you can do that instead. Yeah, if you get Gabble, then you could have done that instead of your Kaya. Okay, now stick that in Spam Sack. Okay. I guess his concern is that he doesn't have any proactive mills next turn, so he would just spend his turn passing. Yeah, I wonder why he's the Kaya, because then you can play Kaya this turn. If you didn't counter with the Kaya. Yep, two Marguerites, which is pretty good. And he's gonna pass. Okay, now you can use Hachinusu again. Find another 10-drop Teach. Another 10-drop Teach would be really good here. Nope, no 10-drop Teach. Let's find Shiryu. I don't think Shiryu does anything here. So now you just might have to invest your Dawn to attack. Okay, so now I'll probably split it evenly. So he has 12. Burgess is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a 10k. So get that to 12k. So it's just 12, 12, 13. Oh no, it's just to 11. I guess so you can just pivot into using Doc Q as well. Scabble. Now he needs 2k, 1k. 2k and then 1k. Okay. 10 left in deck, so it's really close. So 13k here. And then you might just split it even and do 7-7. I think 7-7 is probably the answer after this. White Snake to draw, and then block. And then you probably go 7-7 here, right? I just go everything. Oh man, that's weird. If you go 7-7 there, you have the game actually. Okay, but I mean, I guess this is okay because then he's using leader effect to not. Wonder why he's swing such a big number. Oh, sorry, he doesn't have enough. So I would swing 5, 6, 6, 6. Yeah, 7-6. You had enough for 7-6 actually. I think 7-6 would have been better there. Yeah, but the nice thing about this is that your opponent can't end the game with just on play effects. And then next turn, you can try to find 10-drop Teach again, and then you can just win off of the back of that. Yep, he's just trying to get any extra mills he can. Alright, and then you just draw 10-drop Teach. Yeah, I think it's over. Now you just play 10-drop Teach. I don't know if I would swing there too, because unless he did the math and he found out that he can actually win the game here, because you give him an extra card to both play 10-drop Teach and for your leader effect now. Yeah, so here comes 12k. Yep, I don't even know if he survives this actually. Yeah, just checking the last cards. You can't end the game here too. You have to make sure you end the game next turn. Without on play effect, so you need something like a peel off or rush Usopp. You can't even do rush Usopp, it has to be something like a peel off. And then if you don't have peel off, you just lose. Because he doesn't use leader effect. Yeah, so maybe giving him that life was a mistake as well. Oh yeah, he just loses. Okay, I mean, close one there. So I think it was way closer than it needed to be.